Ethan was an 11-year-old boy who lived with his mom, dad, and younger sister, Lily. Ethan was always busy with his own things, playing video games, hanging out with friends, or watching TV. He never really noticed all the things his mom did for him and the family. She was always cooking, cleaning, and taking care of everyone. But Ethan didn't think much about it. When she asked him to help out, he would say, "I'm busy," or "Can't you do it yourself?" He rarely said thank you when she did something for him, and he never offered to help. One Saturday morning, Ethan's mom asked him to take out the trash. "Ethan, can you take the trash out, please?" she asked while preparing breakfast. "I'm playing a game," Ethan replied without looking up. "Do it later." His mom sighed and took out the trash herself. Ethan didn't even notice as he continued playing. That afternoon, his mom asked him to help set the table for lunch. "Ethan, can you help me set the table?" "Why can't Lily do it?" Ethan replied, annoyed. "I'm busy." "Ethan, you need to help out too. It's part of being in a family," his mom said gently. "Fine," Ethan grumbled, but he did it with a bad attitude, banging the plates down on the table. Later that evening, Ethan's mom asked him to help Lily with her homework. Lily was only 6 and sometimes needed help with reading. "Ethan, can you help Lily with her reading tonight?" "I don't want to," Ethan complained. "Can't you do it?" "Ethan, it's important to help your sister," his mom said. "Please be kind." Ethan sighed loudly, but sat down next to Lily. "What do you need help with?" he asked in a tone that wasn't very friendly. Lily showed him the book, and Ethan helped her read, but he was impatient and kept telling her to hurry up. After they finished, Ethan went back to his room, glad to be done with helping his sister. The next morning, something was different. Ethan's mom wasn't up early like she usually was. The house was quiet. Ethan went to the kitchen and found his dad making breakfast, which was unusual. His mom always made breakfast. "Where's Mom?" Ethan asked. "She's not feeling well," his dad replied. "She has a bad headache and needs to rest." Ethan frowned. His mom never got sick. She was always up early, making sure everyone had what they needed. "Can you make your own breakfast today, Ethan?" his dad asked. "I'm busy taking care of your mom." Ethan nodded and poured himself a bowl of cereal. It wasn't the same as the pancakes or eggs his mom usually made. He missed her cooking. After breakfast, Ethan noticed that the house was messier than usual. His mom usually kept everything so clean, but now there were dishes in the sink, toys on the floor, and laundry piled up. "Ethan, can you help with some chores today?" his dad asked. "I need to focus on taking care of your mom." Ethan hesitated. He wasn't used to doing chores, but he nodded. "Okay," he said. "I'll try." Ethan started by cleaning up the dishes. It took longer than he expected, and he wasn't sure if he was doing it right. The soap was too much, and bubbles spilled over the sink, but he managed to clean the dishes eventually. Next, he tried to pick up the toys scattered around the living room. Lily was playing with her dolls and didn't want to clean up. "Come on, Lily. Help me clean up," Ethan said. "I'm playing," Lily replied, pouting. Ethan sighed. "We need to clean up, Lily. Mom isn't feeling well, and we need to help." Lily finally agreed, and together they put away the toys. After that, Ethan decided to try doing the laundry. He had seen his mom do it many times, but he never paid much attention. He put the clothes in the washing machine, added soap, and started it. A little while later, he noticed bubbles on the floor. He had put too much soap, and now the laundry room was a mess. Ethan quickly tried to clean it up, feeling frustrated. By the afternoon, Ethan was tired. He had no idea how much work his mom did every day. His dad was still busy taking care of his mom, so Ethan decided to make lunch for him and Lily. He wasn't sure what to make, so he settled on sandwiches. "Lily, do you want a sandwich?" he asked. "Okay," Lily said, nodding. Ethan made sandwiches and gave one to Lily. They ate in silence. Ethan missed his mom's cooking. The sandwiches were okay, but they weren't as good as the meals his mom made. After lunch, Ethan helped Lily with her reading again. This time, he was more patient, remembering how much his mom always helped him with his homework. In the evening, Ethan's dad came to check on them. "How are you doing?" he asked Ethan. "I'm tired," Ethan admitted. "I didn't know how much work Mom does every day. It's hard." His dad smiled. "Your mom works very hard to take care of all of us. It's good that you're helping out. She'll appreciate it." Ethan nodded. "I think I understand now. I never really thought about how much she does." That night, as Ethan was getting ready for bed, he thought about his mom. He felt bad for all the times he had been rude to her or refused to help. He missed her and hoped she would feel better soon. The next morning, Ethan woke up early. He went to the kitchen and tried to make breakfast for everyone. He made toast and scrambled eggs, just like his mom usually did. It wasn't perfect, but he was proud of himself for trying. His dad came into the kitchen and smiled. "Good jobs, Ethan," he said. "Your mom will be happy to see you helping out." After breakfast, Ethan checked on his mom. She was still resting, but she looked better. "Mom, I'm sorry for not helping you before," Ethan said softly. "I didn't realize how much you do for us. I want to help more from now on." His mom smiled weakly. "Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're learning how important it is to help and be kind." Over the next few days, Ethan continued to help around the house. He did the dishes, cleaned up, and even tried cooking simple meals. He helped Lily with her homework and made sure the house was tidy. It was hard work, but Ethan felt good about it. He felt like he was making a difference. By the end of the week, Ethan's mom was feeling much better. She was able to get out of bed and start doing things around the house again. "Thank you for helping while I was sick," she told Ethan. "You did a great job." Ethan smiled. "I'm glad I could help, Mom. I've learned a lot this week. I didn't realize how much you do for us. I'm proud of you Ethan," his mom said. "You've grown up a lot this week. It's important to work together as a family and take care of each other." Ethan nodded. "I'll keep helping, Mom. I promise." From that day on, Ethan's attitude changed. He started helping out without being asked, and he always said thank you when his mom did something for him. He appreciated all the hard work his mom did and made sure to show it. He also encouraged Lily to help out and be kind. One day at school, Ethan's teacher noticed the change in him. "Ethan, you seem different lately," she said. "You're more responsible and helpful. What happened?" Ethan thought for a moment. "I learned a big lesson," he replied. "My mom got sick, and I had to help out at home. I realized how much work she does for us every day, and I wasn't appreciating it before. Now I want to make sure I help out and say thank you." "That's a very important lesson," his teacher said, smiling. "Not everyone learns that so young. It's good that you appreciate your mom." Ethan felt proud of himself. He knew he had changed for the better. He was happier, his family was closer, and he felt good about helping out. He knew that showing appreciation and being kind wasn't always easy, but it was always worth it. That evening, as Ethan helped his mom set the table for dinner, he said, "Mom, I'm really glad you're feeling better. I love you, and I appreciate everything you do for us." His mom smiled and hugged him. "I love you too, Ethan. I'm proud of the thoughtful, caring boy you're becoming." As they sat down to eat, Ethan looked around at his family and felt happy. He knew that appreciating his mom and helping out had made a big difference in his life. It had brought his family closer together, and he was proud of the person he was becoming.